Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
All right, I've got a question for the both of you in terms of team building. Would you rather build around one star and then have a, more of a collective of solid role players? Or would you go with the big three type model where you're filling out the rest of your roster with more veteran minimum contracts?
Well, I think anytime you're really going for it, you need multiple stars to win a title. And to me, it's just much easier to fill the roster when you have a couple all-stars to plug in around.
And I'm on the other camp. I like having that one franchise player. You construct your entire roster around them. That way, if something goes wrong, you have some roster flexibility.
Up top, Quigley. Duchess defending. Courtney Vandersloot for three. The shot is good. Allie Quigley making the play.
Well, how nice of a teammate. After all the time, Vandersloot sets her up, provides the pass for Courtney, knocked down a shot of her own.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Takes the 13-footer. Bird pulls it in. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. And that one drops.
Great execution. The turnaround is such a difficult shot to defend.
Down low. Copper. And down it goes. 2 points.
Solid ball movement by Vandersloot. She's got a great eye for spotting open teammates.
Here's Ball Queen. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
On the wing, Kalia Copper.
No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her. The Sky drafted Courtney Vandersloot 3rd overall back in 2011. Since then, Courtney has stayed in Chicago. The very, very long-time point guard for the Sky.
Outside Stewart. Here's Duchess. They grab their own miss.
Here's Ball Queen. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Parker. And that's collected by Tina Charles.
Through thick and thin, Vandersloot has been a constant in Chicago.
And her loyalty paid off in 2021, which was her 11th year in the Windy City. Winning the WNBA title had to be extra sweet for Courtney.
Now here's Vandersloot. And there is a whistle. That goes on Ball Queen. That is her first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Vandersloot gets it to go.
Well, perhaps the best passing big we've ever seen in the WNBA. Parker has incredible court vision and anticipation.
Pass to Duchess. This one for three. The rebound by the Sky. Puts it up. Duchess grabs the miss.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
Everybody out of the way, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
A work of art.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Allie Quigley is doubled. A baseline J. A nice shot by Vandersloot.
When she scores in this area, Vandersloot becomes impossible to guard. She hits the three, drives, passes. So what do you stop?
Now here's Ball Queen. 7 points in the game. And she's good on the three ball.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Quigley. There's the triple. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
I think Quigley had to answer that last shot, reminding everyone that she's been a league leader in threes.
Ball queen with the ball. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's got 7. Copper outside. Bird brings the double team. Right side Quigley. Shoots over Duchess. The rebound by Charles. Seattle in the lead. Out to the wing. Here's Duchess. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Parker. Quigley. Allie Quigley with another miss. Duchess with it. She's picked up by Misaman. And there's the call on Quigley. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Duchess. The three-pointer is on target.
It's one of the reasons Charles is a perennial all-star. She has incredible court vision, finding the open player for the hoop. Oh, we talk about all-time WNBA playoff runs. You have to talk about the 2014 Chicago Sky. They were the last team in, winning a tiebreaker just to get into the tournament. What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
The Sky trail. Vandersloot left side. Up and in for basket number 4, and that makes her 4 for 5.
And talking about that 2014 Sky team, they went 15-19 in the regular season.
But Chicago really turned it on in the playoffs, led by players like Sylvia Fowles, Elena Deladon, Courtney Vandersloot. Chicago won 2 winner-take-all games, getting all the way to the WNBA Finals.
You knew what you wanted to do all along? The teardrop.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Here's Lloyd. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
And they got behind, but they hung in there. And they didn't let it get out of hands.
Now here's Gardner. Here's Copper. She misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Talbot. And it's Courtney Vandersloot with the rebound. Parker up top. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Just really a combo of grace plus power. Parker is unstoppable in the open court.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Copper. That's her first foul.
Second team foul. In for the Sky, Azare Stevens.
Outside Stewart. Off target from outside. Here's Chicago now. Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Inside. Stevens, that's good.
That's a great job by Rebecca Gardner of rotating the basketball, and her teammate ends up with a wide open look.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
And the basket by Copper.
Well, unlike most players who play a similar position, Copper takes way more twos than threes. She's never afraid to mix it up down low.
Good.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Chicago leading.
After the 2021 season, which was Jewel Lloyd's 7th year in the league, Lloyd was named first team All-WNBA for the first time in her career.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's the Storm with the ball. And Williams gets it to go.
And obviously, she knows how to finish with some style.
And for Lloyd, that first-team selection was a long time coming.
Well, Jewel has been a great player in this league for a very long time, a key part of title teams in Seattle. So it was great to see her get that first-team nod, the respect she deserves.
A nice shot by McNamara.
I like how McNamara picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside. Here's that intense defensive look.
Well, that's the only way to play full court, man-to-man. 100% intensity.
And let's see how long they can keep that intensity up.
The Storm trail. Here's Lloyd. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Gardner. Second shot opportunity. That shot off. So the Storm will take it the other way. Left side, Stewart. Basket good.
They tried to increase the degree of difficulty for Stewart. Didn't matter. She has the strength and focus to take a bump and make the basket.
For 3, Emma Misaman. Can't get it to fall, and she's missed her second after making her first. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Talbot, and it's Seattle scoring again. Courtney Vandersloot attacking, and that one good.
Love seeing Vandersloot with the take. Gets others involved so much. Courtney, she deserves some points herself.
Pass to Talbot. Now here's Williams. Shoots a 3. No good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Storm out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
I think so far the difference is the bench play of these teams.
Their subs have really packed a punch for them.
Here's Bird. The baseline J. She gets it in there.
When you make shots in this area, it opens up the rest of the court. Bird knows how to give the D another thing to worry about.
Now here's Vandersloot. Gardner can't get it to go.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Fires from deep. Shots good by Duchess.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
And the basket by Parker.
No doubt, Parker's a player who can score from range, but what makes her so deadly, at 6'4", she can just dominate it inside.
Outside Charles. Fires the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
The Sky trail.
Pass to Gardner.
Vandersloot. And here is Miesemann. Over Charles. Miesemann, no good. Now here's Duchess. Guarded by Quigley. Shots good by Duchess.
Well, this run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weakness in their defense.
Offensive rebound.
And that one drops for her.
You can't question Parker's effort level on the glass. She loves beating opponents to the ball.
Pass to Bird. Now here's Duchess. Guarded by Quigley. Here's Duchess. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. Three-point play opportunity.
And when you guys look back to draft classes in the 2010s, is there one that sticks out to you?
Well, that 2013 group was unreal. Brittany Griner, Elena Deladon, and Skylar Diggins-Smith. Those are three top picks who have all been perennial All-Stars. And in my mind, they're all Hall of Famers as well.
And I really love the 2016 class for two reasons. Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, both MVPs.
Now here's Parker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, and you know, assists aren't particularly Quigley's bread and butter, but she shows great poise in finding the wide open shooter.
Ball Queen with the ball. Vandersloot defending. Here's Ball Queen. Good on the three-point shot.
There aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than she is, especially when the D's playing soft on her.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. How great would it be to have Courtney Vandersloot as your point guard? She might be the best passer we've seen in this league.
Ball Queen. Again, Seattle.
Really, guys, it's an exceptional performance from her from the field.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Parker. Offline with the three. Now here's Duchess. Guarded by Quigley. Duchess, no good.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Here's Ball Queen. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Pass to Parker. Vandersloot. Deep alley Quigley. They get it back. And Miesemann gets it to go.
Backed by strong fundamentals, Miesemann can just get so creative when she's establishing her position.
Here's Ball Queen. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting. Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Miesemann outside. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
A central figure in the team's offensive game plan, Miesemann stays hungry and locked in.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Storm making a switch here. Seattle leading. And here's Ball Queen. He's got 19. The baseline, Jay, off the mark.
You name it in the women's game, Candace Parker has won it. Titles in college, the WNBA, the games, the MVP, All-Star game. Parker, really one of the most decorated players ever.
Now here's Duchess. He's got 15.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Quigley gets the bucket.
And the one award that had escaped Candace Parker was Defensive Player of the Year.
Of course, but then Parker got that one as well, as she won Defensive Player of the Year back in 2020. It just proves that Parker is still one of the best in the game.
Outside Parker. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket. Seattle with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Ball Queen. And the Storm miss again. Pass to Vandersloot. Storm with the rebound. Outside Williams. Here's Ball Queen. Now Duchess. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Passing is what makes Stewart perhaps the best offensive player in the world. Not just to score, an all-around force.
Now here's Vandersloot. He's got 13. The rebound by Charles.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Here's Ball Queen. Sinks that one from the post. Sky trail. Pass to Parker. From past the arc. The shot misses. So the Storm will take it the other way. Outside Charles. Williams with it. Duchess. She's covered by Garden. Duchess, no good. And it's the Sky ball. Outside Quigley. The floater. Here's Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
There's an art to drawing a foul, and Parker has just about mastered it.
Well, the WNBA changed the playoff format in 2022, moving away from those single elimination games.
The first 2 rounds used to be those winner-take-all games, but now we've got best of 3 in the first round, with the top 8 teams making the playoffs.
Yeah, so the top 2 seeds no longer get buys to the semifinals, and I think it's a great change. You know, it was a little unfair that the 3rd and 4th seeds could have their season end in just one game.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. And here are the Storm now. 7-point differential. Pass to Talbot. The three. Now Ball Queen. Fires for 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
here's ball queen. 21 points in the game. From the arc, a nice shot by Talbot.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Now here's Vandersloot. Tight defense on her. And the basket by Copper.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's ball queen. From deep. And again, Seattle with the triple.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Chicago with the ball. Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Jacks up a three. Bird pulls it in. Pass to Duchess. Back to Bird. Duchess. Bird outside. For three. Not going to go that time.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Gardner. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
That's just supreme confidence from Gardner, knowing how efficient she can be off the catch.
Ball queen. Vandersloot defending.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that you know what? She's a little size challenge in the post.
Copper. Misses the three. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Here's Talbot. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. And the Storm making a change here.
What's up?
Now here's Vandersloot, covered by January. Pass to Copper. And it's Chicago with another.
I like how Copper lets the game come to her. When the mid-range game opens up, she takes it.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first half of play. Storm out in front, up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
The way she attacked the rim in the first half was absolutely remarkable. Defenders need to start building walls inside, doing whatever they can to stop her from getting to the rim.
Easier said than done when she's the penetrator. Look, her speed and agility make her an extremely tough cover.
And the third quarter about to get underway here. Seattle leading. Outside, Stewart. Bird left side. From outside the arc. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
One of the most accurate three-point shooters we have ever seen. Bird makes it look so easy.
Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. A three from Candace Parker. Good for another basket. She put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three. Come on. You can't leave her alone like that, especially from long range. Well, thinking back to those 2021 WNBA finals, Courtney Vandersloot was unreal. I mean, dishing out at least 10 assists in each of the 4 games, a big reason the Sky won it all.
Stewart with the ball. Vandersloot covering. Right wing. There's the three. Ball queen with the miss. Chicago with the ball. Pass break Chicago with the floater, and Copper lays it in.
That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that 2021 playoff run for Courtney Vandersloot, just incredible.
It really was. Courtney set the assist record for a single postseason, so she's got pretty much every assist record now. But way more important than that, Vandersloot took home her first WNBA title.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Bird with it. 8 points for her. Out to the wing. Here's ball queen. No good on the triple. Chicago trailing here. Here's Vandersloot. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. It's on Sue Bird.
A multiple-time All-Star, Vandersloot is such a difference maker for her squad. You can see the play of her teammates elevate when she's involved.
And the first one falls for her.
The 2021 finals were star-studded. I mean, you had legends like Griner, Parker, Taurasi, Dickens Smith, Vandersloot. But the finals MVP wasn't any of them. It was Kalea Copper.
In those finals, with all of the future Hall of Famers, it was Kalea Copper that stole the show.
It was the exclamation point on a breakout season for Copper. Named an All-Star for the first time in 2021 and capped the year off as the finals MVP.
Seattle calls timeout.
Seattle with the ball. 6-point lead. Now ball queen. She's got 24. Pass to Duchess. From deep. The shot, no good. The Sky go the other way with it. Vandersloot outside. Quickly with it. Here's Parker. Count that one.
Another bucket for Parker. She can be the focal point of an offense. Just take a game over.
Here's ball queen. Pass to Duchess. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Copper.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Well, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific, too, during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
Now here's ball queen. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Here's Vandersloot. It's a 5-point game. Outside Quigley for three. No good there. Now Seattle takes it the other way. Outside Stewart. Out to the left wing. Lets it go. And it's Seattle scoring again.
And you just got to admire how hard Sue Bird works offensively, giving it her all to find herself a shot.
To the paint. And the basket by Copper.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
And here's Ball Queen. 27 points for her. From deep. Rebound Chicago. Now here's Vandersloot. 17 points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
So clever with the ball in her hands. If you fall asleep defensively, Vandersloot will pull up on you.
Pass to Bird. Duchess. Guarded by Quigley. Duchess, no good. Here's Chicago now. Trailing by 2. Misamon with it. Here's Vandersloot. Good. And it's Emma Misamon who picks up the assist.
Not a flashy passer per se, but Misamon can move the ball well and locate her open teammates.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Duchess. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Storm missing. Chicago with the ball. Now Quigley. Shoots over Duchess. Shot by Quigley, no good.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Duchess. Now here's Ball Queen. D right on her. Drills the three-pointer. Quigley with it. She has 7. Now Vandersloot to the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, she's a really crafty player. Quigley finds ways to finish inside. She has great touch.
Three-pointer. Misamon pulls it in. Outside Quigley. Here's Copper. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Seattle trailing here. And Emma Misamon with the block.
Really loves to challenge defenders. It's Misamon's reach and tenacity that allow her to consistently reject opponents' shots.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Quigley. He's got 11. Here's Misamon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Offensive versatility allows Misamon to play high or low in the paint.
Now here's Ball Queen. Vandersloot defending. Cans it from downtown. And here is Vandersloot. 22 points for her. Timeout called the Sky. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
Outside Quigley. Pass to Copper. And January over to help. Here's Misaman. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
A capable perimeter shooter. Misaman has a wide-ranging skill set, and look, she's really not your traditional big.
January controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Sky trail. Here's Copper. Talbot pulls it in. January outside. The three. Hits the three-point bomb.
As good as it gets in regards to a 3-and-D player, January is praised for her versatility.
Now here's Quigley. 11 points in the game. And Misaman gets it to go.
Allie Quigley.
Here's January. To the middle. Outside for Stewart. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, Stewart doesn't hesitate when she gets a look she likes. She gets her feet set quickly and shoots with confidence.
Lloyd comes with the double team. Some room here for Emma Misaman. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Seattle leading. Pass to January. Outside Lloyd. Beyond the arc. Here's Charles. And the layup is good.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
Now here's Gardner. 10 points for her. And she gets it to go.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Here's Seattle. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Talbot. She's got 11. Pass to Lloyd. Let's go with a three. Gets it to go from downtown.
You know, back her rookie year, she shot around 20% from downtown, but Lloyd had put incredible effort to improve her long-range shot. Now she's close to a 40% shooter.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth. Storm out in front, leading by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Now here's Quigley. Here's Gardner. Off target from three-point range. Outside Charles. Pass to Duchess. Now Bird. She's covered by Copper. Here's Ball Queen. Yes, and a nice assist from Sue Bird.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's Charles. Here's Ball Queen. She's covered by Gardner. Ball Queen with the miss. Now here's Copper. Not a lot of room. That one goes in.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide-open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Well, that's the kind of play that you want to see. It can build a little bit of momentum and get them closer to tying this one up.
Outside Quigley. Gardner. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket.
A bigger guard, Gardner is pretty strong around the basket.
Seattle with the ball. They lead by 7. Here's ball clean, and she drops it in from the low post.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now here's Quigley, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. To the paint, Stevens, and she makes that one.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Bird, and yep, it's good.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to get the rebound. You know, she might not have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
Tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
Down low. And the basket by Copper.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
And it's the Storm with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's ball clean. Drains it from beyond the arc.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
On offense, here's the Sky. Pass to Gardner. Quigley, defended by ball clean. Gardner can't get it to go. Lets it go from deep. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes the three, and that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
And the Storm with possession. 10-point lead. Pass to Stewart from deep three-point range.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
But when you watch Candace Parker play, she's so talented you forget she's 6'4". It allows her to be a menace down low.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
A veteran hooper. Parker's been in the game for over a decade. It's just been an incredible career.
She hits both from the stripe. Seattle leading. Here's Duchess. And she finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Oh, yeah.
You got to be kidding me. Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
And why not? A nice way to pad the lead right there.
Let's all go to New York.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm all in.
Now here's Gardner. It's good from long range.
Another long-range bomb for her. Her three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead down.
Definitely. As long as she keeps burying them, they might as well keep going back to the well.
Here's Charles. Duchess with it. Outside Stewart. To the left wing. From deep, Sue Bird. Stevens grabs the board.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
3 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. Sky trail. And here is Vandersloot. Outside Parker. And Candace Parker gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's the Storm with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Ball Queen. Outside for Stewart. Ball Queen. Connects from three-point range.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Gardner. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Pass to Duchess. Puts up a three. Rebound Chicago.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Stevens. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Another good trip for her. She's going to take it on herself to get them back in this game. Let's see how she does.
Ball Queen with the ball. Stevens covering.
What a beautiful way to polish that sequence off. Strong to the rack.
Well, that just puts a little more momentum on their side.
And 2 more points.
This defense is going to have to toughen up. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Come on. Another good rebound. And we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Here's Vandersloot. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Gopper. They shoot again. The shot by Stevens, no good. Here's Seattle. A 12-point game. Here's Ball Queen. Again, Seattle.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
Now Gardner. Now here's Vandersloot. Copper outside. Gardner. The tray. Offensive board. Parker. Good.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
She gets that one.
I like Vandersloot's opportunistic style of play. She knows how to turn defense into offense.
Here's Ball Queen. Pass to Duchess. From deep. Chicago with the rebound.
mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them. Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's ball queen. Soft touch off the glass. Gardner with it. Vandersloot outside. Double team on Courtney Vandersloot. Here's Stevens. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
There's a versatility to Stevens' jump shot that you don't ordinarily see in players her size.
Bird outside to the inside. The 3 ball. Stewart with the ball. He's against Parker. From deep to Bird. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
Pass to Copper. From downtown. Another shot. And it's finished off inside by Parker.
Crashed the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now here's ball queen. Vandersloot defending. Drains the 3-pointer.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to Gardner. Parker. Vandersloot left side. 4 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim. They get the rebound. Outside for Stewart. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Parker. And it's the Sky ball. Down by 12. Pass to Gardner. Here's Parker. The 11-footer. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
Over the years, Parker's developed all parts of her game. Remember, at her core, she's a dead-eye shooter.
Ball queen. Misses the chippy right there. Can't get it to fall. And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference once they started to really play in a good flow. You felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up